My name is Una McLean and I'm a passionate supporter of St Columba's Hospice here in Edinburgh. St Columba's would like to show you how their work serves local people, share their vision for the new hospice and tell you how you can help them deliver modern hospice care for people in our community.
St Columba's Hospice provides specialist palliative care and improves the lives of people in Edinburgh whose illness cannot be cured. Above all, they aim to help people live as actively as possible, from diagnosis right up to the end of their lives, however long that may be. As well as the highest quality of clinical care, they offer emotional, spiritual and practical support for their patients, families and carers. Through all their work, they aim to help people face the most difficult experience they will ever go through with confidence and dignity. They provide all of these services free of charge with compassion, honesty and integrity.
My first experience of St Columba's Hospice was in 2005 when my wife was in the latter stages of cancer, and the hospice looked after her for what became her final 5 days. Although I was looking after her at home prior to that and could have continued to do so, I found that what the hospice did for me was take away a burden that I would have found extremely difficult to cope with, and I was eternally grateful to them for that.
We recognise that independence for our patients is really important. For some people it's very difficult when they lose the ability to do things, so we try and look at that by helping people prioritise what's really most important for them, and that may involve input from our physiotherapists, occupational therapists, the other members of our team, about setting appropriate goals, and for many people that's about helping them get home with appropriate support.
We try and provide a kind of holistic treatment programme which looks at not only the physical symptoms of the illness but the psychological, the social and the spiritual, and often if you can do it that way, in fact the whole package provides a much better kind of quality of life for the patients. That isn't always possible in these fast moving hospitals.
As nurses we support the patients in lots of different ways, practically, physically, psychologically. Our main aim is to help with their symptoms, give them some psychological support, and we call in our other members of our multidisciplinary team to help with that, and just try to make things a bit better for them and help them cope with what they're going through and make things easier for them.
But there's a problem. St Columba's is in desperate need of modernisation. The hospice was originally expected to last just 25 years and it's now over 35 years old. The years of wear and tear have taken their toll on the building. The hospice needs more and more work done to it every year, but there's only so much patching up that can be done. The hard-working and dedicated nursing team do an incredible job, but the building is stopping them from providing the quality of care and the facilities they want to offer.
If you're at home, you might enjoy time with your family and your loved ones, but you also might enjoy time alone, and I think here there's not always that space, that allocated space for families to go to give the patient space. Or you might want to have a chat with families, because part of our role is to support them, but there's not always that quiet area. Sometimes you find yourself doing it in a quiet corner in a corridor because there isn't a room free or available, and that makes it quite difficult.
Yeah.
With your help, all of this is about to change. St Columba's is rebuilding so that they can give the people of Edinburgh the 21st century service they deserve. The new St Columba's will be a huge leap forward in hospice care for local people.
We want to provide the best possible facilities for our patients, and that means providing the best possible environment to care for them and their families. The increase in the number of single rooms here will allow us to provide much more flexible accommodation, more room for their families and friends. So it's about providing 21st century accommodation for the high quality care that we provide for our patients and families here.
From the nurse's point of view, a new working environment will be great. There'll be more space, better facilities for the patients, and from the patient's point of view, the more single rooms, they'll have a bit more privacy for themselves and for their families.
I think the new building is something we're all really looking forward to now.
A brand new spiritual space will be created for the benefit of all who come to the hospice. It will look out over the Firth of Forth, giving beautiful views. The gardens will be completely redesigned. The patient rooms will have direct access to either a garden or a balcony, so that all of St Columba's patients can have the chance to spend time in a bright, peaceful environment. The new St Columba's Hospice will be open in 2014, but there's a lot of work to be done first. And with the costs of construction and state-of-the-art equipment involved, the funds required are significant. The new St Columba's Hospice will cost £26 million to build and equip. Through hard work and careful planning, they already have £20.8 million in the bank, but they need your help to raise the final £5.2 million needed to complete this project.
And that's where you come in. St Columba's Hospice is relying on the people of Edinburgh and the Lothians to raise the money. Together, we can build a new hospice for future generations, providing the kind of care any one of us would want for our own family. Please, support the St Columba's Hospice Foundation's appeal today and help build a new hospice that will bring the very best care to the people of Edinburgh and the Lothians for generations to come. Thank you.
To find out how you can help St Columba's, just call 0131 5511 381 or see the website at www.bluedove.org.uk.